CMGFM is on the air. Coffee Media Group from Medford. Chris Green and Dr. D with you. Dr. D, I don't know if there's a better place to enjoy a good cup of brew than in the great township of Medford, my man.
You know, Medford is actually one of the top 50 most beautiful coffee towns in America. I don't know if you knew that.
I agree. You know, it ought to be number one, in my humble opinion. They got some quality coffee. And, you know, we can't kick off the first episode of CMGFM without talking a little bit about Mix and the great injustice that happened with that establishment when they had to change their name. I believe it was Mix Bake Shop who actually made Mix Coffee change their name.
Apparently there was a little bit of confusion. People were may have been trying to order coffee at a bake shop or perhaps order bread at a coffee shop, and people were just getting a little bit confused is what I heard.
Yeah, and you know, props, you know, you have to send them out to Mix Bake Shop. They helped Mix Coffee a little bit with the name change, I'm told.
Yeah, apparently they helped them change the name so that way it wouldn't be too much pressure on them financially or so. And you know, it's not often you see businesses working together, especially when there was a little bit of tension at the beginning. But they did, and it's all good now.
For the record, Mixed Coffee, you can now find them as Spinach, Spin-Ache. It's good. It's a good name. I always kind of appreciated it. I get it. You know, it's clever. It's good.
Because apparently it's not just coffee they have. They also have some other stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, what do they not have? They got everything there over at Spinach.
Spinach and kale.
I mean, if you will. We're going to shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about a fine coffee establishment indeed. I hadn't been on the scene that long. And, of course, you know that I'm talking about Forge Coffee.
Forage coffee.
Yeah,
Forage. You know, I heard it's very difficult to find them depending on the method you're trying to use to find them.
Now, that's very interesting that you say that because we just noticed recently they don't have a phone number. They got some, you know, they're on East Main over there, and you know it's a beautiful, you know, old timey gas station that they renovated. They did a fine job, but I, like you, I'm wondering how come we don't have a phone number. You know, it's 2020. I know that we're, you know, trying to do everything a little bit more internet based, but you know, some of us appreciate a good old fashioned phone to pick up.
That's right, because I mean, maybe I would like to know how good the coffee of the day is, or even if they have a coffee of the day.
Absolutely, and you wouldn't know that unless you called them and asked them. We're gonna check in. We've got the Chamber of Commerce on the line, and we're gonna try to find out why this establishment didn't have a phone number. Hang on.
Okay, no, they are not showing a phone number.
Yeah, that's strange that Forge Coffee doesn't have a phone number. I didn't know if, you know, the Medford Chamber, you know, it seems like you guys are very official in that capacity, so we were just trying to get in touch with them. We're with Coffee Media Group from Medford, and we were just trying to reach out to them, but yeah, that's strange, right, to not have a phone number?
Yeah, it looks like you can go on their website and contact them that way. So I know a lot of folks do that as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't know if that was yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it.
You bet. Happy New Year. Take care.
Happy
Bye-bye.
New Year. Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I also agree that I feel a little bit cheated with not getting a valuable explanation from the chamber on why you wouldn't have a phone number. It seems essential, almost seems illegal to not have a phone number.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's got a cell phone number, but you really need a landline in a physical business, I think.
You do. You know, occasionally you just want to slam down a real phone. And the number's not listed, you know, whether he's got the cell phone or not. We couldn't find it. Chamber couldn't find it. You know, they're the experts at tracking down phone numbers. There is one coffee shop that might know why Forage Coffee is behaving in this manner.
That's right. One of their competitors may know. They may have some inside information. Who knows?
Yeah, Malello, their arch nemesis, I'm thinking probably knows a thing or two as to what's going on with Forage Coffee. We're going to check in with them, and we'll give them a shout right after this. Hang on.
Coffee Roasters. This is Rain. How can I help you?
You're welcome. This is Chris G and Dr. D. We're with Coffee Media Group from Medford, and we thought it was very intriguing that a rival coffee shop down the street from you didn't have a phone number, and I was curious about how you felt about it. Forage Coffee, they don't have a phone number. You can't call them. Like I can call you right now.
Hello, this is Kayla. Can I help you?
Kayla, this is Chris G and Dr. D. We're with Coffee Media Group from Medford, and wanted to weigh in and see how you felt about the fact that your arch nemesis, Forage Coffee, they don't have a phone number. You can't call them, like I'm calling you right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't. There's no phone number to call them, but you guys have a phone number, which I appreciate because I was able to call you right now. But what is your opinion on a rival coffee company not having a phone number? And how does that affect the bottom line?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about them being our rival or anything like that, so I'm not sure.
Well, hey, you know what? You got the right coffee attitude, right? I mean, we're all in this together. You know,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, how would you feel, for example, if Malello Coffee didn't have a phone number?
I don't know. I don't think I would feel any way about it. I think it's their personal preference, and that's how they want to do things, and that's how they want to do things.
You know, Kayla, right?
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate your even temper and your even temperament, and I think you're doing life the right way.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, well, hey, thanks for taking the time, and have a great one.
Yeah, you too. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She's really got this whole life thing figured out.
Good, nice folks out there at Malello Coffee. Good people. We appreciate them helping us out with that. Good-natured folks out there.
Yeah, you know, and it's nice to see a coffee shop individual that's not cutthroat when it comes to other coffee shop individuals.
Exactly. Coffee, it's an art, you know, and I think everyone is kind of happy to be in the industry, and I'm always excited to drink coffee myself. Before we let you go, for this first installment of CMGFM, of course, we're so excited to be here. Want to get a quick recap, or actually a little bit of a foreshadowing, if you will, of some fine coffee establishments to look forward to in the great municipality of Medford. Please don't forget about Limestone Coffee Company, a fine establishment indeed. They've been doing it a very long time. And Oregon Mountain Coffee Company, absolutely superb. And if you're not drinking coffee there, what are you doing?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, so you want to check it out. But that's just about all the time we have today for CMGFM. We're, again, so honored to bring you the latest coffee news from Medford. Look, Coffee Media Group from Medford, it's the only way to do it. And we'll see you again next time.
That's right. We'll be back later.
Yeah, we'll do it again. See you guys next time. Goodbye.